welcome to the Book Pharm Podcast, a book club podcast started by two very bored pharmacy technicians looking for a hobby. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get started.
Yay! We're so back!
We are so back. So, me and Lucy decided to record this video after about a year-long hiatus. We're glad to be back, and we just wanted to restart the new year with more episodes in our podcast.
Yes. We're so excited to get back into it. Unfortunately, we're no longer going to pick up where we left off with The Maid. It has been a year, so we're going to start with a new book. Nothing against The Maid. We enjoyed The Maid. You enjoyed The Maid, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, it was a good book. It's just been, I've slept since then, and it's been a long, long time. But I am pretty excited for the book that we have chosen to do.
Yes. It's called Wings of Starlight by Allison Saft. It's actually been pretty popular on the Book Talk, right?
Yes, I think it has been. So basically, the synopsis of this book is, if you have seen any of the Tinkerbell movies, like I have when I was about, 6 years old to 10 years old, religiously watching them.
Right.
This is actually a prelude to Queen Clarion and Lord Mallory's romance that we actually discover in Secret of the Weeks. Which I think is the fourth Tinkerbell movie.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically this episode we just kind of wanted to have an easy, hey, we're back, and we wanted to do some fun quizzes and talk about our favorite Tinkerbell movies and kind of just get back in the swing before we start reading again. And that way we can announce the book, and if you would like to read along as well, that would be great.
Yes, we would love to get feedback and comments on your thoughts about the book as well. Make it like a true book club kind of thing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and segue into our favorite Tinkerbell movies.
Yes. So I literally last night binge watched a whole bunch of Tinkerbell movies. I was doing homework. I haven't watched them in a while. So I think my favorite when I was younger, when I was I think 12, my siblings and I got on the Tinkerbell train. We were a little bit late to the Tinkerbell thing, unfortunately. But we spent a whole summer watching all of the Tinkerbell movies and rewatching. We would watch The Never Beast a lot when I was younger. But as of last night, I think, because I watched the first Tinkerbell movie, I watched Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, and then I watched Tinkerbell the Pirate Fairy. And then I started The Never Beast, but I didn't get to finish it. But I think my favorite as of last night was the Lost Treasure one. I like the Moonstone and how she broke it, and it was sad. And her friend, Terrence, friend-ish boy, right? Boyish friend.
That's also her friend.
Yes. Everybody teases them oh, are you going to see Tinkerbell, Terrence? Or Tinkerbell, are you sad because you're fighting with Terrence? Yeah. But I liked that one. I liked her little balloon she made that she tinkered and went off to. Yeah. I think that one is my favorite now. But back in the day, I really did love the Never Beast one. Probably because I'm a glutton for punishment, and it's sad. So.
Yeah. So my favorite Tinkerbell movie. So me and my sister, we had all the Tinkerbell movies on DVD. We had a Tinkerbell TV. We had a Tinkerbell bedspread. And we had collectible glass porcelain Tinkerbell dolls of all of the fairies. We loved Tinkerbell.
Aww.
But I think that my favorite back in the day was Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue, which is the third one, where there's this little girl who draws fairies, and basically she meets Tinkerbell. She kind of captures Tinkerbell, if I'm remembering correctly, but her dad actually, like, encases, like, traps butterflies and basically puts them on display, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of
like when you pin. It's like when you pin insects, kind of.
Yeah.
Like how you see in museums.
Yeah. So, basically, that was my favorite when I was younger. I also did really like Secret of the Wings, which is what
Oh, yeah.
this book kind of, it's kind of a prologue to. I wasn't really big on the Pirate Fairy. I didn't like the Pirate Fairy that much.
Yeah.
I think I was kind of, like, too old in a sense at that point, and then the Neverbeast came out, and the Neverbeast was very bad. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. But, yeah, so that's my favorite. Alright, so after that, I wanted to kind of talk about our favorite fairies.
Yeah. When I was younger, so I've never really been a huge fan of Tinkerbell herself. I think it was mostly because, the whole thing about Tinkerbell is that she has a temper, right? And she gets angry and her face turns red.
Literally.
Because... But for me, when I was younger, I was all like, Tinkerbell, just stop. Calm down, Tinkerbell. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Although there were some times where I felt like she was underwhelmingly angry. Like in the first movie when, is her name Vidya? The fast flying fairy?
Yeah, Vidya.
Vidya was being so freaking mean. She was a brat in that movie. She was all like, Tinkers stink. And Tinkerbell's like, I'm literally just trying to learn how to be a fairy right now.
Nah, Tinkers do kind of stink. Imagine being born just to be to be a glorified construction worker.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Nobody thinks, oh, if I were a fairy, I was going to be a Tinker fairy. That's true. Poor Tinkers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Tinkerbell. But okay, but let me reroute here, because when I was younger, my favorite fairy was Silver Mist, but rewatching it, I was like, she's like the token dumb fairy now. It was weird.
Dumb fairy.
Yeah, I was like, why is Silver Mist the dumb one? I don't know. That's what it felt like to me, anyway. I never really liked Vidya because she's mean. But I loved Rosetta when I was younger. A southern queen,
Yeah. I will say my favorite growing up was also Silver Mist. I don't know why, but I really did like her. And I really liked Rosetta, but I do find that now in my adult life, I kind of really relate to Vidya.
Yeah.
Just kind of have an attitude about everything.
Then take back all I said about Vidya, because I said Vidya was mean.
She's definitely mean. Of course she's mean, but I think that she provides
She gets
some
better.
reality checks sometimes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think definitely she gets way better. In the first movie, I think, like, she was supposed to be, like, jealous because maybe she was, like, born before, like, the one that was right before Tinkerbell, the fairy that was born. And she was like, because everybody was like, oh, she's going to be so talented as a fast-flying fairy, right? And then Tinkerbell was born, and then Tinkerbell, like, the hammer glowed so bright. They're like, wow, she's going to be such a talented Tinker fairy, like, so talented, like, that we've never seen before. And then Vidya was all like, okay, whatever. She's like a Tinker fairy. She just builds stuff.
Just builds things. I make, like, weather.
That's right. She's like, I can harness a literal weather phenomenon. So,
Instead of wind.
yeah. I think, so last night as I was watching, I was trying to think which fairy I would relate most to. And I was like, well, Silver Mist is really, like, she's, like, very kind. But then she's also, like, kind of, they made her kind of like the dumb fairy, too. And so I was like, well, I don't want to be like that. But then I was seeing Iridessa. Iridessa is, like, the anxious one. And I was like, maybe I'm freaking Iridessa, guys. Maybe I'm too anxious. But we're going to find out which one we truly are, because we're going to take a quiz.
Yes, so we have picked 2 quizzes today. One from, like, the actual Disney website, and the other from BuzzFeed, correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
We've got to throw in a BuzzFeed one.
Yeah, so we are going to, there should be stuff on the screen right now about our quizzes. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take these quizzes and see what fairy we would be.
According to the Disney one, which is like Disney sanctioned, and then according to BuzzFeed, which some rando made. No, I'm just kidding. It probably tells us who made it. Oh, my chair's creaky.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start the screen recording. Okay. So I think, did you want to go first, Lucy, or did you want me to go first? Do you want to take both quizzes, or we can just take one at a time?
Let's do one at a time, and then I can go first, since you're the one who's looking at it.
All right. So the first one is the BuzzFeed quiz. Design your fairy life to find out which of Tinkerbell's friends you are. Where will you make your home in Pixie Hollow? In the clouds, the Mermaid Lagoon, the garden, in a tree, on the mountains, or in a glass bottle?
Ooh, a glass bottle would be fun.
Okay. Which talent do you hope you'll have? Animals, water, light, fast flying, tinkering, or gardening?
See, water just seems pretty sick. I'm gonna go with water.
Choose a flutterific snack. Donuts, macarons, brownies, cookies, cupcakes, or ice cream.
I'm gonna say cookies. It's pretty flutterific, if I do say so myself.
Time to design your fairy outfit. Are you going to be wearing a flowy dress, an evening gown, tracksuit, casual, professional, or very ambiguous option, biker?
I'm gonna go with a flowy dress. You know, I like to feel like a
fairy. I don't want to feel constricted in my clothing.
For real.
Okay, choose a new fairy-tastic BFF. A bunny, a kitten, a hummingbird, a gecko, a fawn, or a mouse.
I'm gonna say a kitten. Allegiance to cats.
Right, choose a pixie dust color. Pink, silver, black, blue, gold, or orange.
Black pixie dust. That would be sick. I don't even think that...
OMG.
I don't...
You're going to be so happy. Okay,
Who did I get?
Quiz. You got Silver Mist.
Hey! I knew it. But I'm not dumb. I mean, Silver Mist isn't really dumb. She's just a
little ditzy. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Sounds about right for me. Did it have a little caption about what makes you Silver Mist?
OMG, I didn't see. I didn't read.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay, we'll do it on the next quiz. Alright, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to answer all the same questions. mountains. So for my Pixie Hollow home, I think I'm gonna pick the mountains.
Oh, yes.
Talent, I hope I have. I'm gonna say gardening.
Yeah.
My splutterific snack is gonna be macarons because I love them specifically from only one place, but they're so good. And then my fairy outfit, I'm gonna pick the flowy dress because why not?
Right.
For my fairy-tastic BFF, I'm also gonna pick a kitten.
Yes.
My pixie dust color, pink. Hands down.
Yes.
I got Rosetta.
You know what? Yes. You both kind of have that southern accent going. Yours is more subtle.
Now for the official Disney.com quiz. The previous one was BuzzFeed, so we're gonna...
Yeah.
Whichever... If we get the same on this quiz, we'll know for sure what fairy.
That's right.
Okay. Alright, Lucy. Which Disney fairy are you? Disney fairies are just like you, only tinier and more perfect.
Oh, okay. So not like me.
But there's good news. While we're all busy aspiring to shrink down to 4 inches and sprout wings and learn talents, we can at least find out which one of them we secretly are. Only take this quiz if you're emotionally equipped to find out the answer to all life's important questions. Think you're ready? Great. Begin. Wow. This is crazy.
My whole life's going to change based on the results of this quiz, Rebecca.
I think my whole life's going to change based on the results of this quiz. All right, Lucy. The first question. Keeping secrets is fun, simple, impossible, or boring?
Those are some interesting options.
It's a philosophical quiz, by the way.
Right? It defines who you are as a person. Okay, so boring, fun, simple.
Impossible or simple?
I'm gonna say, okay, for me, it's really hard for me to keep a secret. I like to tell everybody everything. But I do, okay, for the sake of people. If it's not a bad secret, of course. We know there's bad secrets and then there's like, fun secrets that don't hurt anybody. So, but I'm not going to get too deep with it. I'm just going to say impossible, I guess.
Impossible. Alright, your favorite hobby is building things, gardening, making mischief, or nurturing critters. As everybody knows, these are the only 4 hobbies you can have. There's no more.
Right. Yeah. Out of these hobbies. Well, I have to say, I do enjoy building things, like when you get a box and you, assemble it, like IKEA furniture. Even though it's so frustrating at times, I secretly enjoy it. I get so excited to assemble things. I assembled this desk. I assembled this chair that I'm sitting in.
So
I'm going to go with building things. I'm going to end up being Tinkerbell now, guys.
Alright, lobsters are delicious, threatening, lovely, or scorpion.
What?
That's a wild quiz.
So now...
lobsters, are they threatening, lovely, delicious, or do you find them to be the equivalent of scorpions to mermaids?
You know what? I'm going to say because it's so funny, I'm going to go with the scorpions to mermaids.
Okay, I would use magic for good, evil, my own whims, or mozzarella sticks. These are real actual questions, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna say for good.
The best Disney old man is Geppetto, Carl, Merlin, or Maurice.
Okay, I have to think back. So Maurice. Old man Maurice. Oh, that's Belle's dad from Beauty and the Beast. Carl is from Up, right?
Yeah, Geppetto is Pinocchio's hero.
Pinocchio.
And then Merlin is magic. I don't know, he's the wizard.
Oh, yeah, he's the wizard from Sorcerer in the Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Merlin is so annoying, though, in Sorcerer in the Stone. Sorcerer in the Stone? What am I talking about? It's the sword in the stone. I'm so stupid. Okay, let me clarify. Sword in the Stone. I'm thinking of Harry Potter and the movie Sword in the Stone. Anyway, Merlin's so annoying in Sword in the Stone. But, I think I'll go with Maurice. Oh, I'm gonna get Tinkerbell because Maurice builds things. He's an inventor.
In 10 years, I want to be president, feeling tested, a wizard, or cage.
I don't want to be any of those things. I guess I'll be a wizard.
Okay. My best friend. So this is really important. If you're going to lose your best friend, so best friend is funny, courageous, kind, or bizarre and eccentric.
I'm gonna say she's funny. Hopefully I passed.
My favorite name that rhymes with fairy is Larry, Mary, Harry, or Gary.
Mary?
The best weather is sunshine, rain, lightning, or thunder, snow. I've never heard that one, but...
Yeah, interesting. That would be a cool phenomenon. I'm gonna go with rain, classically.
The world needs a hero, self-driving cars, everlasting chocolate fountains, or talking animals.
I was gonna say hero, but that's like depressing. So I'm gonna go with. No, I'll just stick with hero. We'll go with hero.
Platypuses are majestic, cute, just trying to live their lives, or double-sided beavers.
Double-sided beavers? I wonder what you would get if you picked all the silly answers. I'm gonna go with... They're just living their life, you know?
Okay. You've got your result, ma'am.
Uh-ohs.
According to Disney, you are Tinkerbell.
I freaking knew it! Okay, what's it say about me?
Always turning zany ideas into even zanier inventions that make life better for you and everyone around you. People love you for that, and it doesn't hurt that you're also sassy and fashionable.
Do you agree with that, Rebecca?
I think your orange glasses are very fashionable.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go through and answer all the same questions. So,
yes.
I think keeping secrets is, I'm going to say fun. It's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
My favorite hobby is building things, gardening, making mischief, or nurturing critters. I'm going to say building things because I do like to bake.
Yeah.
Lobsters are, I'm going to go ahead and say threatening because they are scary.
Yeah.
I would use magic for good. The best Disney old man, Carl.
Carl, yeah.
In 10
Grumpy.
years, I want to be cave dwelling.
Interesting.
My
What
best
kind of
friend
cave?
is kind.
Aww.
My favorite name that rhymes with fairy is Gary.
Gary.
The best weather to me is probably rain also. The world needs talking animals.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Platypuses are, I'm going to say, just trying to live their lives.
Yeah.
I got a fairy that isn't even, like, on the 6th fairy list.
What, really?
So, I am Nyx. As a
Oh,
scout fairy, you take your work seriously, too seriously, some might say, but you're a perfectionist and it pays. You've never done less than an excellent job at anything. Absolute slay. But I'm
yeah.
going to go ahead and trust BuzzFeed because I don't know this woman.
Nyx is in The Never Beast, and I would have totally forgotten her if I hadn't watched the first beginning of
Never
it.
Beast. Yep.
Yeah, at the beginning, Fawn is like smuggling a baby hawk back out to the woods because it had a broken wing and she healed it. And hawks eat fairies, and so the scout fairies are like protecting to make sure none of the hawks are there. And they carry like porcupine quills as like batons and like stabby things. And they find the baby hawk, and the baby hawk like started crying, and so like adult hawks came and were like trying to save the baby, and they were all like fighting off, like flinging these birds across the woods and like diabolical. I'm sure there's a picture you can find of her.
There was
Hold
a
on.
picture on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, she's in there and she's like, Fawn, you need to stop endangering us. And Fawn's like, but it's just a baby. It's not gonna hurt us. She was hurt.
Yeah, Fawn's like, be quiet, girl.
Yeah, but I get it because she was also, smuggling dangerous things into the. Although Tinkerbell was also helping Fawn smuggle it. She was like, Fawn, what are you doing? And Fawn was like, it's okay. She's all better now. She's gonna be gone. No one will have known. No harm, no foul, right? That was kind of a pun because, birds are fowls. Anyway. But there indeed was a fowl. Anyway.
Yeah. Nope. So, okay, so for the sake of not being Tinkerbell and not being a fairy that I don't know,
Right.
I'm going to go with the BuzzFeed quiz answers.
And you're going to be Rosetta.
Rosetta.
Yeah. And I'm going to be Silver Mist, which those were my two favorite fairies back in the day. We had the Barbie dolls of Rosetta and Silver Mist, actually.
We didn't have Barbie dolls of them. We just had, like, regular Barbie dolls. But we did have... I did have, like, the Pixie Hollow treehouse or something.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
And
That's
like,
cool.
For one of the projects that my little sister Darcy had, where it was like make a map project,
Mm-hmm.
she had to make a map. And she decided to make like a Pixie Hollow map.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
Me and my sisters, when we were super obsessed with the Tinkerbell movies, we were really obsessed with the Pyre Fairy because of the different colors of pixie dust at the beginning and how they could do different things. And so we would go outside. We had a lot of trees outside, and we would take sidewalk chalk, how they're all different colors, and we would like shred it on the tree bark to create pixie dust. And we're all like, and we would like draw on the tree bark to make it look like it was like just flowing, all these different pixie dusts.
Alright, so since we've done that, we now know what fairy we are, and we've talked about our favorite movie. I'm going to go ahead and read these, like, the
Insert
summary of the new book
Yeah.
that we're reading. It is, once again, Wings of Starlight by Allison Saft, so you can go ahead and read along with us, or, whatever you choose to do. Alright, so it starts with, before she was the queen of Pixie Hollow, she was a young fairy who had to choose between duty and her heart. It's been centuries since a warm season fairy has crossed into the winter woods, and while most fear the legends of monsters lurking in the frozen lands, Clarion can't help being intrigued by winter's stoic beauty. However, under the watchful eyes of the current monarch and the court's seasonal ministers, Clarion has little time to dwell on daydreams, while the days to her coronation dwindle away. That is, until reports of a monster crossing from winter into spring make their way to the palace. Clarion sees defeating this threat as an opportunity to prove she is worthy of her new role. But instead of finding a monster at the edge of winter, she finds Mallory, a young guardian of the winter woods. Together they form an unlikely bond as they race to save their lands. As their alliance warms to something more, they will discover there is a reason a warm season fairy and a winter fairy must not be together, and the cost could be just as deadly as the monsters that prowl the winter woods.
I like it.
Let me just preface this with saying, when I saw Lord Mallory in the Secret of the Wings movie when I was like the ripe age of probably 8, yeah, I'm just gonna say it, I probably would have lost my wings for that guy. Okay?
Right?
Like, and even if, like, you see him on the back of this book, bro is ripped, man.
Yeah.
He's ripped, and he's got that long Legolas hair. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think he even shoots, like, a bow and arrow, too.
Oh, yeah. He's like an archer dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting, and it's like the first time we get to cover, like, a love story, a love plot. But it's like a true YA, so it doesn't have any like spicy scenes or anything like that in it. It's true YA.
Yeah, it's a young adult romance. But I also really just like Tinkerbell, and I've been wanting to read this book for a minute.
Same.
Because they revealed that he lost his wings in Secret of the Wings.
Yep.
And I thought, wow. More, please. I need
Yep.
more. So about 12 years later, I'm getting to know more.
That's right. We just had to wait for Allison to write about it, you know?
Yes, this is basically fan fiction, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. But it does end up having... It's like Disney sanctioned, too, you see? It has the Disney logo on it.
It does have the Disney logo on it.
So Disney had to, like, write off on it, probably, because they, like, own everything in the entire universe.
Yep, I had to make sure that it was accurate.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm very excited for this book, and we are going to try and start uploading on Monday evenings, like posting videos on every Monday evening. That'll give us the entire week to figure out when to record and edit, and
yeah.
I'm so ready to be more consistent.
Right? Same.
And I can't wait for everybody to maybe read along with us, or maybe just listen to us talk about the book.
Right. Our review. Now we're going to be reading 7 chapters a week. So we're going to start with the prologue to chapter 7. So through chapter 7. And that's what we'll be covering in our first actual episode on the book. Alrighty. Well.
So again, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Book Pharm Podcast. We hope to see you guys soon. And until then, we'll just be slinging words and pills to pay the bills.
Oh, right. I came up with that. Forgot about that.
Yep, we'll be slinging words and pills to pay the bills. And we will see you guys next time.